Okay, so good evening, everyone. Hope you all are doing great. So, in today's class, we will discuss again some grammar rules and idioms which we can use in our daily life. And just like we can say, before starting the session, we can recall the previous learning, whatever we have learned in previous class. So I will just recall the grammar rules which we have discussed and makes and on which we have did practice a lot in the last class. First, will versus would. So we talk about the difference between will and would. Okay, so will we use for future actions, and would we use for imaginary situations, past habit, and one more. For I think I forget. If anybody knows, please tell me. Imagine. Yes, Prince.
Ma'am, we will firstly very good evening to all of you, and we have learned yesterday the difference between LTOD and event also.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just recalling you whatever we have learned in previous class. Will versus
Within
would.
versus among all
Will
we
versus would.
can discuss.
Although versus even though.
With
And affect versus
between
effect.
versus
Yes.
okay, ma'am.
Between versus among. And anything which is left. And since versus for. So these things which we have discussed in our previous class. In today's class, we will learn more uh, grammar rules like this, and we will also discuss some idioms which we can use in our daily life, and by making a sentences over it. Okay, so without wasting our time, we can start our conversation here. For the first, I would say assure, ensure, and insure. Assure, ensure, and sure. Hope you are gotten. Assure, the spelling, I can also tell you the spelling. ASSURE, assure, versus ensure. ENSURE, ensure, versus insure. In means INSURE, insure. Okay, ensure, assure, ensure, and insures. So, uh, firstly, I will tell you the meaning, and then you will have to also tell your like whatever you understood. You have to tell that, and after that, we will try to make sentences here. Okay. So, firstly, assure. It means to make someone feel confident. For example, I assure you everything will be fine. So here I am using assure as a I am just trying to convince someone, don't worry, nothing will happen. So I am giving him assurity there. Okay. As I have also shared the example, I assure you that everything will be fine. And the second is ensure. It means to make sure. Okay. For example, please ensure the door is locked. And if I talk about insure, it means related to the insurance. Like I insured my car last week here. Hope you have gotten. Now it's your turn to share the meaning, and I would start from Suman. Yes, Suman.
I have to make sentence
Yes, you
or
can
I have
also.
to.
Yes, you can make sentences also, and you can try to explain also if you are
Okay,
comfortable.
so as whatever I hear uh, to you, so first you told about the assure. Assure
Yes.
means like promise. Then like the sentences, I assure that I will complete my task in next 1 week. So
Okay.
that is assure. Ensure means ensure is the meaning is make sure, right? The
Yes.
sentence is I ensure that the result will come tomorrow. And ensure is also I think you told
Ensure.
it means financial protection. I hope you. I hope.
Okay, so we have gotten Suman. I think you are facing a network issue, maybe. Okay, others. Yes, Anita Di, are you there? Let's try to make sentences. Okay, Anita Di is not here. Yes, Prince.
Yes, ma'am. I am
Uh,
here. Wait.
yes, please be with
Yes,
camera.
ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm in the front of camera. Okay. So, ma'am, the ensure means in Hindi word. I never say Hindi. I just give the example. I ensure tomorrow I will purchase new car.
Okay.
That is in Hindi word sunachit means what is the sunachit karna like that. And assure means assuration dilana. Okay. So tomorrow, yeah, I assure tomorrow I will no no I assure tomorrow result will be good.
Okay.
No. I assure to my father tomorrow my result will be good.
Will be good. Okay, correct.
Ma'am, your voice is not here.
Yes, you are
I listen.
absolutely correct here. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Yes, Pooja. Anita Di, Pooja, anybody can share if you are comfortable then. Okay, so we are moving towards idiom. Now we will discuss here idioms. Okay, that is very basic idioms which we can use in our daily life. So first idiom is break the ice. It means to start a conversation. Break the ice. Okay, break the ice. It means start uh, to start a conversation. For example, I told you a joke to break the ice at the party. One more example. I told you the topic. I told you the topic to break the ice in the session. That is also. It means to start a conversation. Like I am here. Whenever I join the session, I speak. Let's begin the class. So instead of using let's begin the class, now I will use uh, break the ice. Let's break the ice. It means to start a conversation. Hope you have gotten. It is very simple and hope you all understood. Now it's time to make a sentence here. So this time we can again start from Suman. Yes, Suman.
Yeah. So the another example is when Mohan is giving the presentation. So he break the ice first.
Yes. One presentation. Yeah, it is correct. Any other example which you want to share? Okay. No.
No, if
Okay. Yes.
if I get the another example, then I will share later on.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Anita Di. We
Uh,
are yes, we are here discussing idioms, and I have shared one idiom that is break the ice. It means to start the conversation. Break the ice to start a conversation. That is the idiom. Now you have to
Okay.
make
True.
examples.
Yes, break the ice means when someone is break any kind of silence. So it is we called break the ice. Like a party is like going to war. So she started sing a song and she break the ice of party.
Okay. Okay, got it. Anybody else? Yes, Pooja. Do you have any example over it? Break the ice. Okay, yes, Prince.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want to say that wait, ma'am. Break the ice, wait. Uh, ma'am, break the ice. Yesterday I was in, yesterday I was, no, 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 no. Ma'am, but the meaning is different, ma'am. Like making others feel comfortable and relaxed. I think so.
Pooja, can you please mute yourself? Yes. Please mute yourself. Yes. Break the ice, it means to start a conversation, not whatever like you are sharing here. As I have shared, whenever
Yes,
I try to conduct a class here, so I shared, shall we begin the class? So instead of using shall we begin, now I will use let's break the ice. It means to start the conversation. Let's begin. Hope you have gotten.
ma'am.
Yes,
May I
please.
share
Yes,
again?
please.
I have an example of Miss Surbi Gautam, IAS officer of Madhya Pradesh. So, the IAS officer of Madhya Pradesh, Miss Surbi Gautam ma'am, was break the ice on the street. That is correct.
Once again, could you repeat?
Ma'am, IAS officer, the IAS officer, no, IAS officer should be Gautam, ma'am, break the ice uh, break the ice on the stage. That is
Okay,
the
break the
correct right.
ice.
Ma'am, Ma'am,
Okay, yeah,
actually,
it is
she
correct.
will give she was giving the speech on the stage. So
Okay, is
that
it
is
correct?
to break the ice in the front of public, in the front of society. She was giving the means effective speech. So that is she break the ice, no?
Yes. Okay, Suman will also give you answer of it. Yes, Suman.
So I have another example.
Okay.
Like I made another example that the example is when Gautam is started to travel the world, he breathed the ice among the people.
Yes. Nice example. Thank you so much, Suman, for sharing. Okay, so can we move toward the second idiom, that is hit the sack? Hit the sack. It means go to bed. Hit the sack. It means go to bed. For example, I am so tired, I'll hit the sack now. Hit the sack, it means go to bed. And this time I will, sorry, this time I will give chance to Pooja. Yes, Pooja. Pooja, are you there? If you are there, then please share your example.
Yes, ma'am. For example, break the ice. He told a joke to break the ice at the meeting.
Okay, but here we are talking about hit the sack. Okay, take your time. Yes, yes, Anita Di.
I when I search about it, hit the sack. So that time I didn't understand what is the actual meaning of hit the sack means when someone is tired, so then he want to sleep. So that time we can call that hit the, I want to hit the sack. But
Yes.
I don't know actual what is hit the sack. What is the meaning of hit the
Okay.
sack? So that's why I just confused.
Okay, I would say like hit the sack, the person who is tired, as you have shared already, or hit the sack, it means he is just going to bed, or we can say he is just going on bed to lying. It means late night, bed by late now. Not, it is not about the sleeping only. He is just going to sleep. Here he is tired, so now he will lie on the bed. Hope you have gotten now.
Yes, I understand. When someone is tired, so he want to sleep. So that time they can call. I want to hit the sack.
Yes.
So, but not. It is not like that is not any kind of meaning. So I understand whatever the break the ice. Okay, it is fine. Break the ice means when something is freeze and something is silent. So
Okay.
that time someone is started
Okay.
started something conversation. So it is absolutely understood. Break the ice, but I don't know. Hit the sack.
Okay, we will try to find out it.
But in
Yes.
Hindi there are multiple muhavras which there is no exact meaning, but we know about the particular meaning.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Prince.
I listen. Yes. The answer is yesterday I was hit the shark. Yesterday I was yes, ma'am. I am here. Okay.
Yes.
Yesterday I was hit the sack after complete my all the tasks.
Okay. Yeah. Correct.
Uh, and we can say normally. Yesterday I was hit the sack. Not salt. That is sack. Yesterday
Yes.
I was hit the sack after completing my job and complete my all tasks. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Got it. Thank you so much, Prince. Yes, Pooja. Do you also have example over it? Hit the sack.
For example, I have get up early tomorrow, so I'm I'm going to hit the set.
Okay. Okay. Got it. I it means I have okay. Yes. Yes, Aditya.
When I search in Google Translate, so that there is meaning Bori ko maar.
Okay.
Means Bori is kind of pillow,
Yeah.
और when जब हम अपना सर रखते हैं तो बोरी को मार.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so we are moving towards the third idiom, that is under the weather. It is very easy. You have gotten also. Under the weather. It means feeling sick. Okay, under the weather it means feeling sick. For example, she is not coming. She is under the weather. It means she is not coming. She is sick. It means she is under the weather. So now we will use under the weather if we are not fit or maybe we are not well. So we will try to use under the weather. I am under the weather. Okay. Yes, Suman. Do you have any example?
Right now, no. Give me some minutes, then I will share.
Okay, okay. Yes, Prince.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yesterday I was feeling under the weather because the problem we have some issue. No, no, no. We can say that directly. Yesterday I was feeling under the weather, like simple word there. There is no paragraph. There.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much. Yes, Anita Di.
Yes, under the weather means when I feel down, so that time we can call under the weather. As per my perspective, it is like when our body not match with weather condition. So it is we can call that we are under the weather and
Okay.
we are not feeling well.
Yes, exactly. So now you have gotten it means, and you have also researched very well. Yes, Pooja. Please do it quickly if you have any example. Okay. Yes, Suman, have you make?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So my example is I missed the party because I
I
was
was under
under the weather last week.
the. Okay. It is also a good example you have made right now. Okay, so now the fourth idiom, that is piece of cake. It means very easy, and we all know, I think. So the test was a piece of cake. Okay. Now, if you want to make, so make. Otherwise, we will move towards the another idiom. If you want to make, and then if you want to try, anybody, piece of cake. It means very easy. Yes, Prince.
Yes. So, ma'am, UPSC is not a piece of cake, and
Okay.
means and a banking examination is piece of cake for me.
Okay. UPSC is not a piece of cake for you, but the banking exam is a piece of cake. Nice example. Yes, Anita Di.
Uh, yes, piece of cake means very easy and comfortable.
Yes.
So that time I will give the example like uh, as a home baker, all the works is not a piece of cake.
Okay. Nice example, and it is relates to you. Okay. That is good. Yes, Subhan.
So the last interview for me it was piece of cake for me.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Abuja. No. Okay, so we are moving towards the fifth idiom, that is once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. It means very rarely. Once in a blue moon. Again, I am repeating once in a blue room. It means very rarely. For example, he visits his hometown once in a blue. It means he visits his hometown after a very rarely, or instead of rarely, here we can use it. He visits his hometown once in a blue. Like we have also heard the many muhavre in Hindi, Eid ka chand. And like this, that is also like it once in a blue moon. It means very rarely. For example, he visits his hometown once in a blue. Once in a blue moon. Sorry. Okay. So shall we make sentences over it now? So this time I would start from Pooja. Pooja, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please share the example if you have made.
For example, we go out for a fancy dinner once in a blue moon.
We go out for a fancy dinner once in a blue moon. Yeah, that is a correct example. We can relate it. Okay, yes, Anita Di.
Like once in a blue moon, which is very rare.
Yes.
So mm, we didn't leave any opportunity because opportunity is a once in a blue moon in your life.
Okay, nice example. Okay. Can you repeat again your example once more? One more time.
We didn't lose any opportunity because opportunity is a once in a blue moon in your life.
Yes. Okay. Uh, Anybody else wants to make sentences over it? Okay. Okay, yes, Prince.
Ma'am, wait. I will plan to go Kedarnath once in no, once in blue moon I will go to Kedarnath. That is
Once
correct.
in a blue moon, I will go to the Kedarnath.
Kedarnath.
No, it is not. It's not make sense. I think.
Wait, ma'am. I changed my example. Okay. Once in blue moon. So I visit Kedar. That is the sentence. I visit Kedarnath once in a blue moon.
Yes, I visited the Kedarnath once in a blue moon. It means very rarely. Okay, got it.
Ma'am, we can say that normally. I prepare my UPI, I prepare my banking exam once in a blue means I will get success once in a blue moon. We can say that.
Okay, that is also correct, but don't make these kind of sentences here. Like I will get success once in a blue moon. It means very rarely, so don't relate your success with very rarely here. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Suman, do you also wanna say something over it?
My sentences for last 2 weeks I was once in a blue moon.
For last 2 week, I was in a. For last 2 week, I was once in a blue moon.
Blue moon.
But where?
Like,
I did not get.
I think it is incomplete.
Yes, it is incomplete.
Yeah.
Let's try to add more in this. Okay, anybody else, Anita Di or Prince, if you wanna add last 1 or 2 week, I was once in a blue moon. It is an incomplete sentence here.
Because there is not any kind of logic.
Yes. Try to complete the sentence. If you are
Yes, yes.
okay.
Please tell me again.
Uh,
I think I want to say like I was unable to take class last 2 weeks. So I just um, try to make the sentence, but I was unable to make the sentence, and
okay.
it's incomplete right now.
Okay. So I was unable to attend class because that time class like once in a blue moon.
Okay.
Is it correct? I don't know what it
We all
is.
are confused here. Okay. So the sentence was I was unable to take classes uh, last But here, once in a blue moon is not.
I was
Yeah.
unable to attend classes because that time classes for me like a once in a blue moon.
Okay. Yes, we can say it. But here we can say this idiom is not fit in the
Mhm.
sentence.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we are moving towards the sixth idiom, that is a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. It means something bad at first but good later. A blessing in disguise. It means something bad at first but good later on. For example, I had yes. For example, losing the job was a blessing in disguise. Losing a job was a blessing in disguise. Hope you have gotten. Marrying the guy is a blessing of disguise. It is also you can make it. Okay, so the idiom is the blessing in disguise. It means something bad at first but good later on. So now this time we can make sentences over it, and we can start from Anita Dean. Yes, Anita Dean.
Blessing, what we call blessing.
Bla- uh, blessing in disguise.
Blessing in disguise means yes, that is something bad, but after that we got good result.
Yes.
So we can give example like mm, I want to buy a car, a latest model, but I didn't uh, I didn't purchase because after that I realized that it is not fit for me,
Okay.
and it is
Well,
blessing out this guy.
okay. This is two long sentences here. Okay. Okay. Yes, Prince.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have live example. I lost my phone. No, no, no. What is the that idioms, ma'am? Please, can you share? Could you share me?
The blessing in
Okay.
disguise.
Okay. Yes. The blessing in the sky. I lost my mobile phone. I lost my simple smartphone. But after, not after, I lost my mobile phone, and the blessing disguise, I purchased iPhone.
Okay, so your sentence is incorrect here. We can say it. I lost my mobile phone, and after that I buy an iPhone. So it was a blessing in disguise for me. You can also
Ma'am,
say it
ma'am,
like
wait, ma'am, wait. One sentence I have also.
yes.
I lost my book. I lost my book. After that, I purchased new book, and this is blessing disguise. The blessing, what is the Indians? A blessing in disguise for my life. That is correct.
Okay, so firstly, you have purchased one. Sorry, could you repeat your sentence
Book, man,
again?
book.
Yes.
Ma'am, wait. Firstly, I purchased the no, no. I lost my mobile phone. After that, I purchased the iPhone. This is the uh, a blessing disguise for my life.
Yeah, you can say it. It was a blessing in disguise for me or for my life.
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay,
because of this, I purchased iPhone.
that is nice. I'm also thinking to buy a MacBook. Okay, this time, yes, Suman.
So my sentence is missing flight was a blessing of disguise for me.
Yes, missing slide. Uh, missing slide. Could you repeat
Missing
yourself?
flight.
Missing
Missing
flight,
flight was a
a
blessing
blessing
of
in
this.
disguise. Okay, got it. Yes, Anita Di.
Yes, I my example is also related with flight. Like
Yeah.
the incident which happened in recently. So there is one guy which is we can call blessings of this guy.
Blessing in disguise.
But here, blessing of disguise means unlucky.
No, uh, he no, that is not for that person. I think for that girl, which is do not board the flight.
Yes,
Okay.
He just
Yes.
I heard this. She is
yes.
stuck
Yes.
in a traffic.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think for that time, we can call because she didn't board the flight, and that time she
Remembers
how
me.
to make example.
Okay. So she was late 10 minutes. That is the reason of
Yes.
missing the flight. And so
No,
missing
I
the
am I am asking to you, Amshi, that
yes.
you are saying that a blessing of disguise means unlucky person, right?
No,
Yes,
the
Please
but
say
bless.
unlucky, but after that lucky.
Firstly,
after that
unlucky.
lucky.
Yes. At first,
Okay.
it is bad for you, but later on it will become good for you.
Okay. So my sentence was that missing a flight was a blessing of disguise for those people who left their flight.
Yes, we can relate it. As I have also shared one example when I was sharing the meaning, that is, uh, he lost his job, but losing the job was a blessing of disguise for him. It means in starting he lost his job. That was not a that was
Good for
bad thing
that
for him.
person.
But after that, maybe he got any other job that was too good for the if he rate the first job. So here the second thing become a good for him. So that is the okay. Okay, yes, Pooja. A blessing in disguise. Pooja, do you have any example? Okay, so we can move towards the seventh idiom, that is burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil. It means study or work late night. Burn the midnight oil. Oil, midnight oil. Okay, it means study or work late night. For example, I had to burn the midnight oil before exam. I had to burn the midnight oil before the exam. It means I have to study or more time. You can say late to for the exam. So here I use the sentence. I had to burn the midnight oil before the exam. Hope you have gotten. It means study or work late night. Burn the midnight oil. So this time I would yes, Prince.
Yes, ma'am. So going the midnight. Okay. So before means for example, when my exam was going on, so that time I burnt the I study burn the midnight.
Yes, correct. Your example is
And we
suitable.
can say that when I was giving the government examination related to banking, that time I study burnt the midnight in my life. That's all.
I study burn the midnight oil.
No. When I was preparing the UPSC, not banking, banking is upcoming. When I was preparing the UPSC, I study burn the midnight.
Yes. Correct. It is correct. Okay. Yes, Suman.
So my example is when exams comes, so every student have responsibility to burn the midnight
Yes. Correct. Good
oil.
example. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Suman, for sharing. Anybody else? Anita Di?
Uh, yes, the midnight oil means when we uh, uh, sleep late nights, so we can call burn with midnight oil uh,
Yes.
because of extra effort. And example, uh, example. She burns the midnight oil because tomorrow is her interview, so that's why she prepare some extra question about that interview.
Okay. So where is burn the midnight oil you haven't used here? Okay. So Prince was sharing about UPSC exam. So I have made one more sentence over it. Like before clearing the UPSC exam, I was burn the midnight oil. It means I study late night. Okay. So that is okay. So now the eighth is idiom is my favorite idiom, and this idiom I have heard from the celebrities also. Like celebrities are also using these idioms. Let the cat out of the bag. This is a idiom. Let the bag out of the cat. It means to reveal the secret. Let the bag out of the cat. It means to reveal the secret. Like he let the cat out of the bag about the surprise. Let the bag out of the cat. It means to reveal the secret here. For example, he let the cat out of the bag about the surprise. Okay,
What
and
is that? Let the bag.
out of the cat, out of the bag. Yes, let the cat out of the bag.
Let the cat.
Yes,
Pronunciation is like
let
let the cat out of the bag.
bag. Yes, to reveal the
Okay.
secret here. It means so. Yeah. Any example which you would like to share? Yes, Prince.
Uh, okay. So, what is that? Yes. When I give my live example. Yesterday I was no no no. When I was child, my childhood dream to become the IAS officer. Okay, IAS
Yeah.
officer, and uh, after that, I thought go to banking sector. That is the very easy for me. I just clear 2 and 3 examination right now, so I just go for that. That is, but my main aim is like a UPSC. I want become an IAS officer. So that's why let the cat out of the what is that word? Let the cat out of the
Out of the
Ma'am,
bag.
I don't know. Yes, let the cat out of the bag in my life because, ma'am, UPSC is my main aim. It doesn't matter. Banking is upcoming right now.
So here where you reveal the secret.
Ma'am, the UPSC, my aim is let that cat. UPSC is let the cat out of the bag in my life.
Okay, so here you are saying your secret is to becoming a UPSC officer, but you
No, no,
are
no, no, no. Okay, ma'am. I want be an IS officer. Let the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
IS officer is my let of the cat out of the bag, like that. My dream is
Okay.
like that.
But it doesn't make any
But
sense here.
yeah,
Ma'am,
So,
wait. I just try. Give me
so
one
how we can
1 minute.
say, uh,
What I say, ma'am, I just
becoming
I will try. Wait. Uh, uh, yes.
okay, how can we
IS
say this
officer.
example? He is saying his childhood dream is to becoming a UPSC aspirant, but he is preparing for banking here. So here he just do not want to reveal this secret to, like, he just not want to say anybody. I want to become a UPSC officer. So it is his secret here. So how can we make sentence
Yes.
over it? Anybody can try.
Uh, ma'am, wait. See,
but
ma'am.
your
He,
idiom meaning is saying that reveal the secret.
Reveal the secret.
Yes, but here he is talking about like he is not he don't want to share that he whatever
Yes.
his aim is there.
sorry, ma'am, I can't understand today.
Okay, so we can say it like this, like becoming a UPSC aspirant is let the bag out of the cat. Can we say it like this?
But there is no meaning.
Yes, there is no meaning because it is not fitting in
We
the
can
sentence.
we can say that uh, many people easily let the bag out of the bag. Like many people easily reveal their secrets in the front of the people. So we can say
Okay,
that.
yeah. Okay, so okay, this time we can listen to Anitadi. Yes, Anitadi, do you have any example over it? Let the cat out of the bag.
Okay. So when I came back from the market, so I have some surprise. So that time my daughter said that, okay, mama, let the cat out of the bag about the uh, about the surprise which is for my son.
Yes, got it. Okay, so uh, okay, so we are moving towards the eight. Nine idiom that is very easy. Kill two birds with one stone. We all have heard एक तीर से दो निशाने. Kill two birds with one stone. For example, um, yes, for example, I read a books and improve my speaking skills. So here I am also reading a book. While reading a book, I am also improving my speaking skills here. So here एक तीर दो निशाना. One kill two birds with one stone. So I think it is very easy. We do not have to discuss over it. We can move towards the 10th idiom that is beat around the bush. Beat around the bush. It means to avoid the main point. Beat around the bush. It means to avoid a main point. For example, like sometimes we are here, sometimes we are discussing on any topic and any person is just talking about another topic. So here we can say directly, please come to the point. Okay, so for that we can use it beat around the bush. It means avoid the main point. For example, stop beating around the bush. Say it clearly.
Sorry for the interruption, Anshi.
Yes.
I didn't hear. I make one sentence like regarding whatever the prince wants to say. Like he can say that I want to become the IS aspirants, but my friend let the cat out of the bag.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can say
yeah,
that.
exactly. We can say, and it makes sense also. Okay. So now we are talking about beat around the bush. It means avoid the main point. For example, stop beating around the bush. Just say it clearly. One more example, I would say. you beating around the bush. You beating around the bush. You beating around the bush. Please come to the point directly. You can say it like this. So now it's your time to make sentences over it for better understanding. Okay, so this time we can start from Pooja. Yes, Pooja. That is the last idiom here. Pooja, are you there? Pooja, are you there? Okay, yes, Anita Di.
Yes. As you share that, it is like beat, what we call beat around the bush.
Beat around the bush. B-U-S-H.
Beat, yeah, beat around the bush means whatever you want to speak and whatever you want to ask, uh, please beat around. Please beat around the bush.
Yes. Got it. Yes, Prince.
Ma'am, ma'am, I am confused. Actually, yes, I will try one time.
No.
Yes, yesterday what?
One thing. Uh,
Okay.
Not please around the bush. We can say that don't around the bush.
The
Whatever you want to, whatever you want to say, don't around the bush.
but the phrase idiom is beat around the bush.
Beat
Beat.
around the bush. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. My example is whatever you
Okay.
want to say, don't beat around the
Yes.
bush.
Okay. Got it. Yes, Prince.
May I speak?
Yes, please.
Yes. So, ma'am, what is the word beat around the bush? Okay. So, yesterday, what happened? I was talking to my friend, and and he is not on the point. So that time I say to him, don't beat around beat around the ma'am. What is the last one? What is
Bush.
the last
Bush.
one?
Bush.
Bus. Don't beat around the bus. Please say clear what you want to say that.
Yes. Yes, exactly. You can say it. Okay. Anybody else? Uh,
We can say that women problems is beats around the bush. Like, we can't share easily what
okay.
the
Now we are women here. Four women are here. Okay.
I just made a sentence. No, no, don't take on
So
it.
it means
No.
women also know about their self. We know about
Some
it.
some problems which we avoid to talking directly. It means that. No?
Yes.
So my statement is women's problems is beats around the bush. So is it correct?
See, beat around the bush, it means to avoid the main point. It means whatever the thing is going on, instead of pointing out over it, you are pointing out any other topic. It means beat around the bush.
Okay.
So please come to the point here, we can say also. So yeah, this is, so in today's class we have discussed 10 phrases. First is break the ice. Second is hit the sack. Third is under the weather. Fourth is piece of cake. Okay. Fifth is once in a blue moon. Sixth is a blessing in disguise. It means something bad at first but good later on. And the seventh is burn the midnight oil. It means to study hard or work late night. And the eighth is let the cat out of the bag. It means to reveal the secret. And the ninth is kill two birds with one stone. And the 10th is a blessing in disguise. It means to avoid the main point. So these 10 idioms we have discussed in today's class, and now we will try to use it in our upcoming sessions. Now tell me what we can discuss in the next class. Like any something that is related to the grammar, like has, had, or have, or has to, have to, had to. If you like any grammatical rules which we can use, which we can discuss over it in our next class. So if you have any suggestion which Please suggest me.
Yes, we can discuss.
But
We
on what?
can discuss
Like I have shared
the
has,
like
use of.
had and
Yes.
had and was.
Had and was. Okay. Like have.
Yes,
We can use it like this.
because
Firstly has, have, had. Then
okay,
is, am, are, was and were. Because
okay, okay, no
by this
problem.
we can learn
Yes,
like
yes.
sequence. Okay. So by yeah we can learn it from the sequence because now we are working on our grammar, not only speaking. We have done a lot of practice. Okay. Yes, Anita Di.
But is and are, it is like very basic.
Yes. So
Is,
But
are, or was.
when we try to make the sentences, so that time we also forget that where we are using is, are, and.
No, it is very common.
okay. So please suggest me what we can discuss in our next class on which
So
grammar
uh,
rules.
As
do one
you
thing.
share that like have, had, or this type of.
No, no. So my suggestion is that do one thing, that in 15 minutes you tell the rules, like how can we use these things, and
Okay.
after that you can check that whether we are using that rules in our words or not. So if somebody is not using or miss that rule, so you can tell in the end of the class.
Okay. Okay. So I will share with you the whatever we will discuss in today, like tomorrow's class. Okay. So yeah, like has, have, and had, was and were also, and has been, have been, had been, like this. So we can like I just want to make a sequence so that we will not confuse. That is.
Yes,
Uh,
that's why I'm saying you took the class and you reveal, like you can uh, share the examples related to the rules, and after that when we're starting to discuss any topic, so we try to uh, make the sentences as per the rules,
yes.
as
Okay.
per the correct rule.
Okay, so yeah, then we will discuss it tomorrow. We have done it. Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining. It's time to terminate the session. It means end in end. Okay. So okay, bye bye. Take care. Now we will meet tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Bye.